Okay, I'm streaming portrait again. Sorry about that. So I'm standing next to some really rude Jehovah's Witnesses. They can't even smile or acknowledge my existence. They put their noses up in the air, and I've had several people already walk by giving me thumbs up. One lady said she's glad I'm here. So, hey, what's up, Matthew? There's Matthew from yesterday. Where's the English? There's a long line of students over there. I could walk by them with a sign. Is this better, guys? I tried doing a streaming landscape, and I didn't like it. I can't get used to holding my phone like that. Hi, Nina. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Linda again. Hi. I'm gonna put a Doomsday one out. Watch them ignore me. But they're pretending I'm not here. They're talking about their encouraging experiences where a student came by and took a literature, but he was Nigerian, so he was probably just trying to learn Spanish. Take their literature. Either that or they're already JWs on the fence of either dropping out of school or... Is it really? Thank you. My sign was upside down. See, these JWs noticed it, but they're probably happy about that. It was rude that they didn't tell me to turn it right upside up, right? Just kidding. Kat, hi, hey, hi, Robert. First time watching me live? Cool, Nina, I'm glad you made it. Katina from Michigan. Hi. Hi, Superman. Hey. A lot of students. How's it going? Hi. Hi. There's Dorothy, you guys' favorite. You want me to go talk to Matthew? He's gonna come over here. Parlez-vous français? Why are they on college campus? This is like the big question. Why are they on college campus? He was about to come over. This is her campus. She's always there. This is what she does on a regular basis at her college. Hi, James. Hi, Kay. Seek and Destroy. Hi, Stacy. College crashes are my favorite genre. Oh, cool. I'm worried that they're getting boring. I'm going to have to keep changing it up, but usually people stop and... Hi. Usually people stop and talk to me, so that's good. So Jehovah's Witnesses are so polite to each other, but not to anybody else. Fair. Hi. Talking about my sign over there. Noticed the other night at the fair, the JWs had 2 ladies in the booth. Got 27 people watching. You be rude. Oh, here we go. Oh, look, they're gonna close in on her. Oh, she's a witness. Of course. Look at them. I'm gonna move to the other side so I can catch her when she walks away. I'm switching to my next Jehovah's Witness song. Yes, placements. Hi. Just want to be careful. Please do your research because I've had my life ruined by them, and I've had many friends who've also had their life ruined. Not by specific, well, yeah, by specific people, but just look up jwfacts.com. Okay. You don't want to be brainwashed like they are. They want you to drop out of school too, FYI. Okay. I let them know that you guys are lying to them. You ladies should be ashamed of yourself being on campus. Shame on you. Hi. I'm switching back to my other side. Hi. Beware. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing?
Doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. It's hard work being a protester. Shame, 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 shame. Them stand there self-righteously, like they're so much better than all of these students who are going to die in Armageddon. Are y'all being loyal? Courageous? Come out here. Who has to go to the college campus and stand next to a person who's exposing your corruption and be rude to them? Do y'all enjoy acting not human? Treating another human like she's dead? Just because I care about child abuse cover-up? And you apparently don't? Thank you, Douglas. Hi, Bill. Oh, so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, Luke. I turn it around for a minute. Get a good look of this situation here we got. Hi, how are you? I'm a former Jehovah's Witness, and I'm an activist now. Wow. Yeah. So the Jehovah's Witnesses have a written policy in their elders' handbook. They have a secret elders' handbook. So just the elders are allowed access, not them. They're not allowed to have it. And in it has what's called a two-witness rule. If there's allegation of child sex abuse, the child has to produce a second witness so that they know the child's not lying. Therefore, thousands of people have been abused their entire lives. How often is that going to happen? There's not going to be a second witness. So we're protesting this rule. They need to get rid of it. It's not right. They say, oh, it's in the Bible to have that, but you know what else is in the Bible? Stoning a woman's rapist to death. And do they do that? You know, they don't do that.
So you're just protesting that one?
No. Several. First of all, they are against higher education, and they're on a college campus.
Yes,
yes, ma'am.
Get our
they won't
stuff.
talk to me. Even if before I pull my sign out, I walk up to day, you know, have a nice day, they will shun me so hard, like even give me an evil look, because they know that I'm a former member and they're not allowed to talk to me. They don't care what I did, which is all I did was leave their religion. Because I
usually hear evidence.
Every day.
I've been doing better things down there.
Yeah, I saw you over there. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
About this line, if we were going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, but there's the child abuse cover up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
No, that's okay. So you've been here like how many days in a row?
I'm usually here every day. Yeah. Because I yeah. Also, there's the shunning. The shunning is just so cruel. I mean, a mother will shun her children, her grown children. I know many people who've been just, their families are torn apart. Suicide rates are so high amongst Jehovah's Witnesses and ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. Because it's just cruel, you know. It's a cult tactic to keep people in the organization so they don't find out the corruption and then leave, you know. And victims are shunned.
So what's your ultimate goal? Just to inform people? Or
exactly, to spread awareness. I've also, a lot of times they'll bring young ones out here with them to proselytize. And I'll talk to the young ones and say, hey, you won't be alone. If you decide you want to leave this someday, because they have it shoved down their throats. They have no choice. And as soon as they decide, wait, I don't want to be a Jehovah's Witness, I'm 18, their whole family, everybody will shun them. And that's when they, a lot of times, commit suicide. So I like to go up to them, especially the youth, and say, you know, you're not going to be alone.
Introduce that idea.
Yeah, because there's so many of us. There's tons of ex-JWs, and we'll call them ex-JWs, Jehovah's Witnesses. And we understand each other, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you grow up around here or somewhere else?
I grew up, in Hobbs. I went to Hobbs when I was a Jehovah's Witness. And so all of my former friends and family that don't talk to me anymore live there.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. So it's really hard to be, you know, in this religion because it's scary to leave it. Yeah, there's literally no honorable way out. I mean, obviously everyone has a choice if they want to join, but they need to be informed. That's the problem. They're not fully informed before they join. Like me, I joined when I was 18. I mean, I grew up with some of the beliefs, but I fully joined when I was 18 because I was lied to, you know? I was led to believe, you know, I'd see my mom again in the resurrection, there'd be paradise earth, that sense of community, love bombing. And then they say, don't look up Jehovah's Witnesses online unless you look up their website.
It's always a suspicious.
Yes. And why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, they say that no, it's all apostate material. If it doesn't agree with us, it's apostate material. Which is, yeah, which, you know, apostate, right? It's someone who left their former religion, but they view apostates as going to be destroyed by God and just trying to get people to leave God. So yeah. Thank you. For chatting. My name's Stacy, by the way. Awesome. Nice to meet you.
I work in the writing center.
Oh.
What year are you a graduate?
I am an undergrad. Yeah. See, that's another problem. It was when I was going to school right out of high school. When I came to college, I dropped out because they tell all the youngsters that and they need to focus on the ministry.
Oh, wow.
So they discourage. Yeah, they're against higher education. They're against getting a high-paying career. But the leaders who live in New York, Warwick, New York, they have a headquarters there. They are filthy rich. So it's like and then they get the rank and file to be like window washers and stuff, so that they can live simple as possible, so they can do this all day.
This happens so much.
Yeah. So sad. But we've seen a lot of results. Like doing this, me and my other fellow activists, we've been doing protests and online protests. It's amazing. You wouldn't believe how many emails I get, especially. But what's really sad is that usually they are trapped. They email me. They say, I really don't want to be in this religion anymore, but I'm so scared to lose my husband, my wife, my mother, my daughter. Just this morning, one of my friends messaged me. She says, I'm really ready to leave this, but I'm going to lose everybody. You know, it's
It's a powerful business incentive.
It really is.
More power to you.
Thank you, Leslie. It was very nice meeting you. Thanks. How's it going? I like your shirt. Sloth. Cool. Hey, I'll read your comments. Everyone, my husband's side is a JW or XJWs. My husband was born into it. Sorry. There's my Parker. LOL, youngsters. Yeah, I know. I was trying to sound more professional than that. But all these youngsters out here. They're going down yonder right there. Trauma even from the whom you know. I was also an undergrad in my 30s. Awesome volunteer exile. It's so hard to go back after all this life, you know, that you spent thinking Christ actually existed, thinking that Jehovah's Witnesses were actually unconditionally loving you, and to find out they weren't, and that they're all, well, not all, but to find out that they're self-righteous like this is just, it's really sad. When I first got married, a sweet old lady came knocking on my door. She's dead now. She was swell. Okay. What is Robert? Faithful slave. LMAO. Heart. No, in the tummy, you know, the room. How do you spell? So self-righteous. Ooh, I got 49 viewers right now. Those elders over there. Are they counting their time too? I'm waving to them. Okay. Uterus. Why are y'all talking about uterus and womb? This organization targets poor and weak. You did your first Kingdom Hall protest? Awesome, Kat. Did you upload it? Oh. You need as many protests as possible. So people wake up and escape this cult. This cult that makes people empty shells of humans like this. Got married at 19 to some old guy. Wow. Yeah, Johnny, I got married when I was 18. But he was 19. That's very typical of Jehovah's Witness youth, for sure. Okay, Stacy, where are your helpers from yesterday? Here's one helper. Matthew. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Are you gonna like look for a career or help people to learn about careers? Oh yeah.
See, like they got a bunch of guys. I think what the email said was they had like people from various like graduate programs and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Huh.
They're doing over there.
Cool.
What are you doing?
Oh, just the usual. You know what's funny is that most days I don't feel like doing this, but I usually have such, and I have like a little bit of time between classes, so why not just pull out my sign? I talk to a bunch of people, record it, and then like people are starting to do it now too. My viewers are starting to do it in their hometowns, and then I go to class.
Whatever works, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's see what they said. Stacy is so inspirational. Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, someone said, "Hey, Stacy, where are your helpers from yesterday? They were awesome." That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Not great.
they didn't know that was like that big a thing.
She said, "Young handsome Rick, yay! Tell him to Google his twin." Did you Google your twin?
Who?
She said, Rick Fox. One of my viewers, Southern Boss Lady. Yeah, I think he's Googling it now. Said I had the wrong religion and it was the Catholics I needed. Oh, yikes.
Who's this?
What's that?
Okay, that's fair enough. Like, if I let my hair grow out, I can see that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I can
That's
see that.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Southern boss lady. So he says, yeah, it's fair enough if he lets his hair grow out. Yeah. Thinking about going to talk to those elders over there. They're gonna ignore me. They bodyguards for the women. Yeah. Did you notice? There's two Jehovah's Witness elders sitting over there on that bench.
I know.
It's kind of creepy, isn't it? I mean, do they think I'm gonna jump her or something?
Well,
Jump the women?
I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows? It's just peculiar cult-like behavior, and it intensifies whenever someone like me comes out. So it's good to get that on camera. Yeah. Thinking about walking past these people here. Hi.
What are you doing? Sorry, I heard just like pulling up your muttering and saying something.
Both.
Fair enough.
Kind of talking to my viewers that I'm thinking about walking by all those students with my sign.
You're like doing some kind of stuff there stuff.
Is it for the beta?
No, not for Bethel. It's like a student activity.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm just super tired.
Okay. All good, all good. Let's see what they said. Thumbs up. You should have an unwitnessed table set up. Yeah, I think you have to pay for that though.
For what?
For a table.
Free speech area?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I called and they said that I can hold a poster and I just can't set anything down. So.
That's interesting delineation.
I know, right?
So you can just like hold it and you're gonna set up a table.
Right. Or place a cart on the ground like that.
I was about to say, like,
So I'm sure they.
do they mean stationary? Do they mean driven into the ground? Several delineations which I could use to look at.
It's too much for my brain right now. Way to go, Stacy. Walk by them and make them pack up and leave. No, they won't pack up and leave. I tried. They just stand there with their smug faces. They were in my neighborhood this morning. Possibly Jeep, but I don't know if they might be too lazy to do that. They might still come back. Sorry, I'm talking to my viewers now.
I didn't even know this dude like existed. Ross. No idea.
I've had people tell me too, and then I'll Google it, and I'm like, what? Interesting. Well, not about Rick Ross, but
I was like,
somebody, I
Ross.
can't remember.
Caught me off guard.
I got 45 viewers today. Just now I had like 50.
What?
Had like 50 viewers a second ago.
45 years, I was like,
Oh no. How's it going? Hi. How are y'all? Good, thanks. I love what you did to your shirt. I stopped and read my sign. You read my sign. Ask him to go to the JW with a question like, why won't you talk to Stacy? Why do you from higher ed, but you're on campus? I don't know. I mean, that's a great idea, but I don't want to put anybody in that situation unless they volunteer. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Cool.
There's Punch, dude.
Micro lab.
Microbiology lab.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. It's not too bad, but the only thing that sucks about it is there's so much of us, and then every time we have to use a limited resource, we all have to wait forever. Like even for a marker, we have to sit and wait for like 20 minutes to get the marker just to write on something.
But do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I do. The actual work, I do. That's what I love about the lab. Well, I've been doing undergraduate research, and in my lab, I usually get to work by myself, so it's really cool. I just work on pace and do all kinds of science stuff.
I think as long as you like it, that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very, it's a loud hit. Pretty loud.
The purple one?
Yeah.
Hi. Keep an eye on the time. Hi, Nigel. Hi. I'm gonna come. How's it going? Hi. Hey guys, so I'm standing next to them again. Sign, see the sign. For those of you just tuning in. And then we've got the bodyguards back there, sitting on their asses, counting their time. I don't know what they think. If they think I'm gonna like jump these ladies or something. It's the persecution complex. So, see what you guys are saying. I got. Oh no, the sister's by herself. You know, you don't have to stay Jehovah's Witness. If you ever decide to leave, you won't be alone. There's a lot of support out here. jwfacts.com. If you ever get curious, find out exactly what the problem is with us. Or you can keep turning a blind eye on it and be part of the problem. I have a feeling deep inside you're gonna remember what I'm saying and look into it. Hi, how are you? Good, good, thank you. Just letting these ladies know there's support outside of the cult. Have they acknowledged that you exist, Stacy? No, they don't. I mean, with the exception of a scoff or two under their breath. Gotta go. Keep up the good work, Stacy. Bye, Jeep Doctor. It's a quick reactionary force. A lot of very smart people come out of the stupid wicked cult. I'm friends with even elders. I even know a Bethelite who left your religion and found freedom and happiness. Your happiness is fake happiness. You know it. Let them know they can make good use of their time by taking classes. Oh, look, you came to her rescue. Taking classes at college. Hey, Stacy, you got angels that got your back while they have two cowering mortals. I'll be your guide. I think they're trying to bait me and wait for something that they can use as an excuse to call the police. How are you today? Still supporting the two-witness rule? Are you calling the cops on pedophiles? Are you going to ignore pedophiles like you're ignoring me? Call the cops on me instead of the pedophiles? It's disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Thanks, Bill. I get a little impatient with the really snobby ones. They have their noses in the air. Too good to acknowledge another human being, somebody who's actually caring about the child sex abuse cover-ups. But they don't care enough to even acknowledge that I'm human, protesting pedophiles in organizations that don't call the police on them. She'd rather protect her precious watchtower than the precious children in the Kingdom Hall. It's disgusting. Ask them if they know about Jeffrey. You do know about Jeffrey Jackson's testimony, right? And the Australian Royal Commission? You don't give a shit, really. God, sorry guys, I need to bite my tongue. I think I get in trouble for cussing at them. Hi. How's it going? Good. I keep it all the time. Where'd you guys go? There you are. Keep questioning them. Ask them if they know. Okay, good. I'm rereading the same comments. Has your Kingdom Hall consolidated yet with any other Kingdom Halls? Y'all are going broke from all the lawsuits from the abuse victims that you don't care about. How's it going?
A lot going on here.
Oh yeah, it's quite heavy.
No drainage, like sewers or anything at all.
They are. Apparently there's a game this weekend. The JWs are obstructing the sign behind them. Oh yeah, game this weekend. You're right. Should I go to the campus people about that? Good observation, Nigel. Hi, Tetra. Oh, cool. Thank you. Hi, Teresa. You guys are awesome. I mean, subscribe to you and watch you. Oh, thank you, Tetra. I hope you like them. I can be a little bit of a spastic. Spaz. But really, the JWs are digging their own hole and their true colors shine through. Ask if they really think non-witnesses will die at Armageddon. Yeah, well, that's what my sign says. Hi. Oh, she does talk. Answer on campus. Hi. How's it going? You know, Jeffrey Jackson actually gave testimony at the Australian Royal Commission. He said he knew about the pedophile problem, and they chose not to go to the police about it. You can look it up, unless you want to stay blind and keep following them like they're your god. That's really what y'all do. Y'all don't even carry Bibles. Definitely not Bible-based anymore. They're not a religion, they're a corporation and a cult. Yes, they are. Ask if a person in a coma will die at Armageddon. It'd be an interesting question, but they're not going to answer me. They don't even care whenever I mention child sex abuse cover-up. That's why they're out here. They just want to suck in more youth. So they can give money to their governing body. Hi. So far, I've had more people stop and talk to me than the Jehovah's Witnesses. But they stand there self-righteously, like they're so much better than everyone, so obviously nobody's going to stop and talk to them. I've had people tell me I'm a lot more approachable than you are. It's the way you stand there, like you have the answers to everybody's life.
Okay, so but the one that you basically
Come join this pedophile protecting cult. She's got to feel uncomfortable standing next to you like that. Yeah. Sometimes action speaks louder than words. Ask if the GB is not inspired, then how do they get their inspiration from God? A phone call or text. Yeah. No, it's a really, 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 really good point. Had a lot of people reading my sign. How's it going? Funny, every once in a while I get a person who just gives me a dirty look. There's Matthew. He seems out of it today. Oh, he's really out of it today. You're doing awesome work. Thank you, G Money. By the way, guys, for those of you who were watching yesterday, after I turned off my live stream, I had yet another person come up and talk to me, talk to all of us. We had a group. We talked for another good hour almost. My phone was at 10%, so I didn't turn the live stream back on. Hi, how are you? Anyways, so at the end of this week, I'm going to make a compilation of the best parts of these campus protests. That way, a lot more people can watch them without having to spend 10 hours a day watching all of these videos. So yeah, stay on the watch for that. Oh God, that's a trigger phrase right there. Stay on the watch. Nigel says, Stacey, did the children walk past the cart like that JW guy did with his little kid at the London protest? Wait, what do you mean? How's it going? Thank you. More thumbs up. See? People don't like your cult. don't know why you keep coming out here. It's just her giggle. I love asking if they preach people have to stop celebrating holidays because it's pagan origin or if they believe 19. Ask if they've heard the song Would Jesus Be Wearing a Rolex on the television show. Read to her the real definition of persecution. It's nothing what they are experiencing. Also, FYI guys, I'm really appreciating your suggestions and I'm definitely taking note of them even if I don't say it right away to these people. Read her the real definition of persecution. How's it going? I just got a weird look from that lady. I can't wait to make another sign, a bigger one. Oh no! Y'all still there? Okay. I pushed the button. Kind of worried about Matthew right now. How's it going? Keep up the great work. You are taking the place of Adrian. Aw, since you quit doing this, I gotta go and have a good day. It's all about passing the torch. Eventually, we all have to pass the torch. How's it going? Hi. Zeb and Adrian both were my inspiration. Bye, Jen. Vicky! Hey, Stacy, well done. The fact that they're staying there means they'll hear everything you say and will ponder it later. Yeah, that's true. I'm so jealous they can just stand like mannequins. I had to walk in the rain, snow, sleet, and shine. I know. I had the discomfort of going to people's houses, not knowing if they had dogs or if they're going to answer and be really, really mean or what. But see, look over there. There's the bodyguards over there counting their time on their asses. Adrian quit? No. Oh. Well, I'm glad he can concentrate on something else. Pass the torch. Yeah. I mean, I think he might consider coming back sometime. Hi. He might consider coming back sometime, but he's got other things to focus on right now, which is cool. I mean, we all gotta take care of ourselves first. What's up?
How much you want that these two don't know about the abuse by their elders, you know? Sex abuse.
I've told them multiple times, and you know what they do? They scoff at me.
They call you
I'm
like
Stacy.
I'm Ray.
So you're familiar with the Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yeah.
I'm doing a live stream too. I'm live streaming the.
Hi there.
So this is what did you say your name was?
Ray.
Ray. This is Ray. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah. So you know about.
I'm familiar.
Yeah. Well.
No.
So they can hear us a little bit better.
Well, see, what they want to do is basically they want to turn anyone who disagrees with them into the evil, the bad guy. Like
Exactly.
if you point out the flaws in the organization, the evil that their elders have committed,
Yeah.
they'll accuse you of something like you're mentally insane or something. You know?
Mentally diseased is what they call us because we want to protect the
Protect
innocent
children.
too, families
Right.
from being broken up. And I have 33, 38, 34 live viewers on my channel. So
Well, everyone counts.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, even just one person, hearing this stuff, it's just,
Hey, not even just the ethics of the organization, but the actual facts. Like, Jehovah, that whole thing is like a mispronunciation of Yahweh.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Well, even the whole name itself, it was coined by a Spanish monk named Ramundus Refundi or something like that.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And like all of their religious understandings and stuff, it's all based on like misconjecture and misunderstandings. Like Have you asked them about 1910? Why that year is important?
1910
1910.
or 1914?
1914.
Okay,
I'm
I
sorry.
was like, I
I'm
haven't
sorry.
heard
I'm
this one. I haven't
sorry.
heard this one. Yeah.
1914.
Yeah. I mean, well, I used to be a Jehovah's Witness, so
really?
this is why I do this.
Oh, I'm surprised that they would even look in your direction now.
No, they don't. They don't.
Ah, I see.
But
Hi.
yeah. Try. You want to try asking them questions? They don't know
I'm
you.
not interested in that.
Okay. Yeah. I actually one time I brought some of my friends out who've never been Jehovah's Witnesses. So they came out here first.
Right.
And the whole spiel. Oh yes, we can help you have a happy family life, and here's this and that. And they gave them all this literature. And then I walked out, and she realized I was friends with them, and she shunned all of us.
I see.
And it's that. I mean, how do they not see that that's classic
Unethical.
cult behavior? It's unethical. They shun their own children, their own family members.
Right.
You know, it's very tragic. So.
Not just unethical, it's outright immoral, maybe even
Yeah.
evil. Like the whole shunning thing, that was back in the days where the church was just town center and everyone was religious. So if you're shunned, you basically had no choice but to leave town, die in the woods.
Yeah, and that's why there's also a really high rate of suicide amongst the Jehovah's Witnesses and the ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. And it makes sense. I mean, especially the children who are raised in it.
Right.
They have it shoved down their throats their whole lives. As soon as they come 18, they're like, okay, I have a choice now. I can leave. Everyone just cuts them off, you know, and they have nobody. They don't. They have to figure out how to work their way back into society, how to be a functioning, you know, normal person, and it's really sad. And so whenever they bring the young ones out here, which sometimes they'll drag out like 14-year-olds,
I know.
I'll directly look them in the eyes and say, you won't be alone.
Right.
You leave this, you're not alone.
Exactly.
Come find me, come find us. Yeah.
That reminds me of something Christopher Hitchens said, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah,
love
of course.
Christopher Hitchens.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He said that if like there was a law preventing people from preaching to children until the age of 18, religion
Oh man. Yes. Love that. Yep.
Anyways, I gotta go, but you gotta check
Okay.
out this YouTuber. He's an ex-Jehovah's Witness as well. He speaks out against himself. Telltale Atheism.
Yes.
You know him?
I follow him. Yeah.
I
yeah.
love him.
Oh, let me give you my card so you can look up mine.
I
Do
especially
you mind holding that?
love the videos where he brings out Alpha 4 cereal.
I'm really bad about keeping up with the videos, but I do follow him. So there's actually quite a few ex-Jehovah's Witness activists on YouTube, and yeah, they're all really good. I mean, so. And then. Let's just look it up. And then on the back side of our Vast Apostate Army website.
Galvin 04.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then if you ever feel like doing some
right.
activism or something, I mean, you can take them if you want.
I bet you have several.
No, I mean, I have several ideas, but I haven't printed out a whole bunch. But we just did a really big protest at one of their international conventions in London.
Oh.
Yeah. And so there were banners like, if you look up the channel, you'll see the
I got check it out.
yeah.
Oh,
And then
I had this
then-
idea. I commented this in one of Telltale's comment sections.
Yeah.
About renting out a billboard, like within driving distance of one of their kingdom halls, with all the stats. About all the children who have been abused.
Well, so how are you? Do you have any kind of personal connection with Jehovah's Witnesses?
No.
You just know about about their corruption.
See, the thing is, I was raised by my great grandfather. He was a Pentecostal, so I'm familiar with out their religions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like learning about religions and stuff, and it's interesting because there's so many similarities, especially like the cults are so much different than your typical, you know.
Right.
So yeah. All right, cool.
You student here at Tech?
Yeah. So I'm out here most days, unless I have. Yeah. I mean, I've got a little bit of time between classes, so I'll come and pull out my sign and talk to people, and it's been pretty cool. So.
A good idea is to have chalk and leave messages right up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Can we do that?
Yeah. I mean, like, who's gonna stop you? And like,
Oh my
what
God,
rule
that
are
would be
you
so cool, guys. I should put
What
that,
rule
huh?
are
Like
you breaking?
jwfacts.com. Yeah. Awesome.
Anyways.
I'm going to look into that.
Anyways.
It was nice meeting you.
Wanna hang out?
Again?
Nice to meet
All right.
you too.
Bye. All right, guys. I got to get to class. Crap. Well, good luck. talking to more people than. All right. Hey, see you ladies tomorrow. Look up jwfacts.com. Try to have some compassion for the children in your congregation. Stop shunning your loved ones. Say bye to those elders. See if they wave. No? I guess so. What do y'all think about that? That was cool. So this guy doesn't. Or he knows about the abuse. He's not even a Jehovah's Witness or ex-Jehovah's Witness, but he knows about the childhood sex abuse being covered up by the elders. That was pretty. That was unexpected. So really amazing. All these students. Well, I can't pull my sign out now because I'm outside of the free speech area, and so I'm not really allowed to protest out here. Guys, well, that's it for today, and if I have time, I'm going to make another sign, maybe a bigger one or something, and yeah, crap, I'm about to get run over by some bikes and some people and a bus. Haven't bus, bikes, people. Well, love y'all, and I guess I'll talk to y'all later.